go first.
Okay, guys, welcome back to our podcast. We are Loose Bearings. Today we have a guest from our social media. What do you call it? Pop star or pop culture?
Wait, we want
culture
to
beat.
call pop culture boyfriend or is it Zahir?
No, Zahir is fine.
Zahir is fine. Okay, we don't.
So
Too long.
Yeah, it's too long. It's too long.
he has long names, but we just stick to Zahir.
Okay. Just to give before we go to more with Zahir, I'm just going to address everyone in the camera. For those watching, we've moved to a new studio. As you can see, I prefer the sit-down session instead of the sofa. Yeah. Maybe sofa is a bit too relaxed for me. And
you say he needs so
if you
near
want to
lah,
show off,
sofa.
I mean, I think we have what stickers now.
We have stickers.
If you want them, just let me know. We have lots. You
Yep.
Nice.
And before we start, cue the music. I need an intro for
Okay. So how long is that?
15 seconds. 20 seconds. Okay. I had a friend record it with me.
Okay. All good. I just give the signal. It's all good.
Okay. And we start. Okay, Zahir, tell us what you've been up to. I mean, you've popped up on social media this year for what I can see.
So for you it's this year. Okay, so just a little backstory. Like I started doing content creation since the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's 2021.
Yeah, around there. Yeah, 2021. On and off, like trying to have a feel of what content creation is, just trying out different things. And then it started. I started ramping it up since last year. So I made a challenge to myself that I'm gonna post twice a day, every day.
It's a lot.
Year. Yeah, it's a lot. So that's why I'm not surprised that a lot of people are seeing me on the FIP because it.
You post,
so many.
I can see that you're really posting about I think 2 videos a day, like daily for I think since you said since beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, how much effort is that? I mean, to
I think because I really wanted to put into practice like content creation, right? So I did it so much until the editing part, like the content creation, the actual creation part is easy.
okay.
So I just needed to find what I can create, like the topics and the style, and just replicate that. Yeah.
But you had to leave your full-time job to get to this point, right?
Yes. So I left my full-time job in June this year.
Okay.
And I've been a UX designer for almost 8-9 years. Then it got, to me, it got pretty mundane. I mean, I wanted to...
How many years was that?
Like,
it
I don't
was
want
a
to
lot.
design house anymore. No.
No, because I've always been I started out in an agency, but I've always been an in-house designer, like the company the designer in that company. And so because I've always thought like that's a bit more, I would have more ownership in my work, which I did and I enjoyed for a while, but over time the work just got mundane. Like,
And you saw the content creation part is something that you were passionate already, and then you wanted to ramp it up, basically.
yeah, basically.
All right. Put that aside. Let's go to what this podcast is about. You started riding fixed gear when?
Wow. I want to say roughly 15 years ago.
15 years ago. So about when you were 25-ish.
Wait, 15
You just
is,
40. You just turned 40,
Yeah, I
right?
just turned 40.
Go ahead and
how
say
old
the
am
man's
I?
age.
It's okay. I'm fine.
He had to think about it like, am I that young? Am I still young?
No, I'm just trying to figure out like the whole time frame. But
Sorry, I apologize.
around 15 years. No worries. Yeah, so I mean I've had other bicycles before now, but if we're talking about for me to how do I even start this? So like I have bikes that I share with my dad. Right, but
When was the first time you've heard of a fixed gear bike? I mean, everyone has heard of the mountain bike, the BMXs or whatnot, but like specifically single speed, and then the first thing you see to the bike is like, how come no brakes?
I think that around the time that I started. Yeah. So that was the time, but like a fixed gear bike was not my first bike.
Okay, of course.
So in my Facebook, well, really ancient, in my Facebook album, I actually documented that I converted a road bike.
You
So I-
converted free wheel to fix.
No, like a road bike.
So
Okay,
you became
okay.
roadie for temporary lah.
Yeah, so some guy had this like really beat up Shimano roadie. I was like, yeah, just sell it to me and I'll convert it to a fixed gear. So that was like one of my projects. Yeah.
Okay. Then you stuck with the idea of what you like the idea of what a fixed gear is.
Yeah. So the reason why I loved fixed gear at the time, because one, I didn't have money. So, so it was a lot of swapping, secondhand, all that. But also like the fixing, like it wasn't difficult for me to do because my dad also was good with tools. He was an engineer, so like okay, something I hope I inherited lah. So so all this like being handy with your tools. So it's fun.
You wanted to do something with your hands.
Yeah, and also it was a good like way to spend time with my dad lah, at the time. Yeah, and all this experimenting
With the bike.
like the cog, the gear ratios, the stem height, the stem length, and all that stuff.
The geometry part.
I've done it
bar
all.
length, everything.
Bar length and yeah, exactly. So that was really interesting. And it was something to do lah. Yeah, I had fun doing
And
it.
how did you stumble across the community then after that?
Oh, yeah, that's actually a really good question because
I mean, obviously you started off with your dad and
yeah, okay. So I think I want to tell this story about how I even started riding outside my
community, your house.
yeah. Okay.
That's a big step.
Okay. So my parents
Outside the car park.
No, no.
Outside the service road already. Oh my
yeah.
god, it's too far.
No, let me explain. So I used to live with my parents in Tampines, right?
Hey,
So
Tampines.
yeah, exactly. So I've always just cycled around Tampines.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so I had an ex-colleague who used to live in Bedok before, or maybe he's still there lah. And he was like, "Hey, Zay, like let's come out like and cycle." Then I told him like, "I've never actually cycled outside of Tampines before." Yeah.
You never ventured by yourself.
Yeah, I've never ventured. So he was like, "No, I'll bring you lah. So I'll pick you up, then we'll go together." And that first time we ended up in East Coast,
Okay.
which was like, oh wow, like
It's a journey.
this is literally is a journey. So yeah, then so they just started lah, and it just snowballed from there.
From there, you met a friend and then you met other riders as well.
Yeah.
Oh, then it grew bigger and bigger. In that time frame, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, 15 years ago, around there, I would say the first group that popped up on social media with the use of social media was, I think, Crank Arm Steady.
Okay.
You've heard of them?
Yes.
So you've heard.
No.
Come on, man.
I live
Haji
in-
Lane is quite big stuff, man. Because
like the Malay say seperti katak di bawah tempurung.
I have to translate that later. Thanks. I have to
It's
translate.
basically a frog living under a rock or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you stumble on Cast?
It was actually through my cycling group. So I met my cycling group first, which was Kayo Code Quad.
Okay.
Have you heard of them? I think they're much older than CA.
I think they're much older. They're much older group.
Yeah. They're all in their 40s now. So yeah, they're much older.
I understand.
Yeah.
I would say under the maybe I don't let's not mention names. Just the older group.
Yeah, the way older group. Yeah. So I started cycling with them. And the way that we cycle, how we cycle, I mean, we're tourists mostly. So we like the long distance cycling rather than how fast we can cycle. That's not our thing.
It's not the mashing.
Yeah, it's not the mashing actually.
It's
no.
just the destination, the journey more than
The journey,
the
it's the journey. So so we've done overseas tours before. We've been to Batam, Bintan, Melaka even. So
these touring, like you say, touring on a fixed
Yes.
single speed
fixed gear.
with the extra stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, with the side bags. Yeah. Because Melaka took 2 nights. Batam, Bintan. Yeah. We overnight at our end point and then we cycled back.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So like long weekend kind of journey.
That's amazing.
So throughout the journey, you will stop halfway and you will have a rest session.
Yeah. So okay. So for our Melaka journey, So we took a tour bus up to Malacca. We didn't cycle to Malacca and cycle back. No, that's just insane.
I mean, it's possible.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. So we took a tour bus just with our bikes, go up to Malacca, and then we started cycling from there. So Malacca, we overnight at our halfway point was Batu Pahat.
All right.
Yeah. So we just overnight there, then morning cycle off again.
Okay, but I have to ask you this.
Yes.
How does it feel to see the road like never end and you just pedaling?
Yeah.
And it just like the end, like just never come. You're like, when is this gonna be over?
Yeah.
Is that like one of the things that happen or?
Yeah. It's
What's the terminology called? I think it's quite called hitting a wall or something.
really. I
When
don't know.
when the cyclist hits like when you I mean no specifics, but when you hit the 80 kilometer to 100 mark, you kind of hit the wall and you cannot go any
What's it
further
called, bogging?
or something like that.
or bogging.
Bogging or something.
I don't know, but I know what you're saying is
Yeah.
like it's just the mental.
Yeah, the mental
torture.
game that you know
The road
when
never ends.
The road
Yeah,
never
the
ends.
road
Like,
never ends. Yeah.
and you're like, but how far have I been? Oh my god, it's only been 5 minutes.
I think when we're on those really straight roads, right, it's really important that you keep track of who you're cycling with. So that's the moving parts. The road is
true.
constant. It's never gonna change until you reach somewhere. So like
Until you see a sign or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah,
until it's
seeing
inside.
the sign is the bad thing also because like, why the sign not coming closer? Why is it still there?
Yeah, it's just that. It's just
Stop moving.
It's not
Yeah.
moving. Come to me.
yeah. So yeah, I'll always keep track of like who I'm cycling with, and I'll just
Just to distract your mind.
just to distract my mind. Yeah.
How many tours have you done? Like you've mentioned Batam, you mentioned Malacca.
I mean, I think it's 4. I can't remember the 4th one. Or maybe they've gone on more that but I didn't follow on those. But I remember those big 3 lah. Oh wait, Desaru, yes. So yes, 4.
So you went to the left, to the right,
to the right, to the
Center.
center.
You went to the left, you went to the right. Like, okay, enough.
yeah.
That is some crazy stuff on especially single speed one.
Yeah.
Fix where. I mean, I've tried Fix before.
Yeah.
He knows this. I bought a Fix gear bike.
There was a time he just came with Fixie and everybody like, what the hell are you doing? We are all with BMX. What are you doing?
I came with a Fix and I scared the crap out of myself because you just go so fast.
Okay.
It was just speed. And I could
Speed.
this one side story. It's from our guest here.
Yes. Sure.
You know the road from the Loyang Shell?
Mm-hmm.
So drive 3 all the way down to drive 12. The
That
back road.
slope.
That slope.
Sure.
Going down.
Yeah.
The masjid there. So I go, I want to see how fast I can go.
Yeah.
So I started from the Shell, head down, down the hill. Not slope lah, it's not a hill. Slope. By the time I reached E-Hub, I looked at the thing on my phone. I think I was tracking with my phone. I was already doing like probably 45, 50 kph.
Lovely.
And my butt was out of the saddle. And I was like, my butt out of the saddle, and I couldn't slow down.
Okay.
I couldn't find the momentum to fucking try to like slow down.
Yeah.
By the time I reached the interchange, my heart was already out of my chest. Like I was about like, I'm gonna die, dude. I cannot slow down. I only managed to slow down by the time I reached Elias.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's a distance, no. And after that, I was like, it scared the shit out of me.
Okay.
I like no, this is not fun. This is scary.
Yeah, not to mention you don't have brakes, right?
Exactly. No, the brake part. I mean, we from BMX you ride brakeless is fine. It's just that
We have shoes.
true.
Yeah.
It's just the one thing I like about Fix is that it forces you to really look around your surroundings.
True.
Like you really have to envision the freaking road. You
Yeah.
kind of have to anticipate where the hell you're going, and like especially the traffic lights.
Yeah. Exactly.
How you navigate the traffic lights is like very important.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not by a dump truck kind of shit situation or the double decker bus, you're screwed.
Yeah, I think that's what I like about fixed gear. So like you have to anticipate things on the road instead of like things happening and then you react. Then no, you have to.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead.
I mean, there was a point in time I did ride brakeless as well. I mean, that was foolish lah, but but I survived. I survived.
Guys, by law, guys, you
By
have to
law.
have one brake now.
At least one handbrake.
One
Yeah.
handbrake.
Which I do now. I have one handbrake.
It's okay.
Just the front brake, small little caliper front brake.
No, because right now my setup is a drop bar. So one of them is a working brake. Because I still have two for like ergonomics. But yeah.
You should do the dual brake thingy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's very vintage. It's that and that, right?
Yeah. The dual. No, not that. It's
But which one?
I learned it from Flatland, where you have guys who have two brake levers, but both of them feed into the front brake.
Okay.
So no matter what you press, which hand you're holding onto the bar, it's still the front brake.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, makes sense.
Interesting.
Okay, I want to talk more about the groups that you've cycled with, like this community that you have in. Like how does it like? Do you guys meet up like every week? Or
Okay, so I
through
don't.
the years lah.
I mean, through the years. I mean, admittedly, I don't cycle with them anymore because I think everyone's schedule is as we grow older. It's just different. Then some of us had kids, and yeah, they're all grown. Also, they started riding gravel, so like I can't go where you're going.
You haven't jumped into the gravel bike thingy yet.
No, not yet. I want to. Like,
Yeah, he did say in
my
one of
vlog.
his posts, he said like, I might jump into gravel. Like, sure you want to go gravel?
Tire size, dude. Tire size.
Yeah. No, I mean gravel bikes are more capable nowadays.
yeah, they're more capable.
Just that some of them
It's
crazy
still a
enough.
road bike, buddy. It's just tire size and clearance of the tire. How
Okay
big
lah.
your frame can go with it.
Oh, but that's one thing that I experimented with fixed gear last time also, tire size. So I don't know. This is maybe too technical. So there's three.
Just do it. Just say it.
Okay, wait. Okay, so people like to go 23.
Yeah.
Which to me is too small.
It's too small.
right? You get pinch flats easy.
Yeah.
I've toured with 28, 300 by 300.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, 300 by 28,
See.
which I think was too big.
Touring.
It's comfortable,
Yeah.
but it's too big. My sweet spot now, which is on my current bike, is 25.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like not too big, not too
Not too small.
small. No pinch flats. It's fine.
He does mountain bike now, so you got a good mix of whatever two-wheel sports are right now.
Yep. Now I'm riding mixed wheels. So my front is 29. My rear is a 27.5. So
What's it called?
it's called a mullet. It's a mullet setup.
Oh wow!
So
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So basically, it helps you in downhills. Because your
ankle.
front tends to just roll over rocks, but your rear is still playful. But it still
cool.
scare me after my crash. So it's okay.
How is your crash? Like, okay, tell me what happened.
So this crash, it was a big jump at a place where I should not say lah. So everybody was like, "Hey, try ah." Okay. One person went like, "Hey, like can ah?" So I went down. Once I launched, all I see is my bike there, and I'm facing the ground. I'm like,
Your bike left you.
Yeah, my bike left me there already. I'm looking at the ground while my legs are up there. I'm like, oh, damn. So when I realized it all happened, I landed on my back. Then after that, I felt everything was numb. So I thought I broke something.
Okay.
But I ended up my collarbone just...
Oh.
You dislocated your collarbone or it snapped?
I dislocated my collarbone.
Okay, that's not better than a snap lah.
But still the pain was insane.
Of course.
After that, I got scared. I got scared.
I have no understanding of those people who have their the shoulder job. The thing just pops out of the socket.
Dislocate. Okay.
And it's like to the point where it dislocates like so easy. And then they just pull my arm. Like, oh. Have you had any serious injuries, accidents?
Not accidents. No, I've been lucky to not have like serious accidents. Yeah. Close calls plenty.
What?
Okay.
Straight ask for one already.
One story about a close call. I don't know. It's usually always the driver. Okay, it's always the driver.
I mean, your point of view.
From my point of view. No, it's usually the overly cautious driver. So they will horn. I'm like, there are other cars on the road. You think I'm not looking out for everyone? Like, please just because so they're overly cautious. So that they're trying to do some good, but it's actually like
Unnecessary.
Counterproductive almost.
The one that I
Like
don't
how-
like is okay, I'll give you a scenario. You are behind a car and that car is behind like a big vehicle and they're trying to navigate a turn. And you're like, should I go or should I just stay? Because the guy is scared of the big guy.
Yeah.
And he's looking out for you too.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know. Oh my God, that's just a
Yeah.
crap
I
situation.
get it.
I've come to the point where in order to not get hurt or stop.
Yeah,
Literally, I would just stop and go. Like,
Just let it go,
Let
yeah.
them go first.
That's what I will do. So
Yeah, I
You
mean,
do not want to be in that scenario.
I'm sure when we were younger, like we were a lot more impatient. But now I was like, no, just let
Not
it go.
worth it,
It's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it.
I don't know. Like coming at this age now, a lot of things just makes you think twice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something dangerous. My favorite thing to do actually when I road fix was anticipating the traffic light from
Where?
let's say 15 meters back. So you're like slowly, and then you're anticipating the right. As soon as it's green, whack.
Oh, that kind. Yeah.
And then you zoom
Jeep
past the
trails.
first car, and then you're like, that's a bike.
I like cheap trails.
Yeah, kind of, but it's still dangerous lah.
Yeah, it is dangerous. I used to cycle that Changi stretch.
Oh, the
The
MT.
old coastal road. Is it?
Yes, coastal road.
What's it called?
That's-
What's
the
now?
coastal road?
TMCR.
Yeah,
I think so.
Coastal
Tanah
Road.
Merah.
Tanah
Coastal Road.
Merah.
Yeah.
Tanah Merah Country Club. Is it?
No. The loop. They call it TMCR. The roadies call it TMCR
Yeah.
or something like that.
But I used to enjoy it before they extended it
Yeah.
because like before they extended it was just 10 kilometers.
Oh,
But now it's like
I tried cycling there.
it's like Malaysia lah.
Dude, we used to.
I reached ECP. The first part of ECP, my whole leg cramped up. I like, oh my god, dude, I got stuck.
When we were younger, we used to do it on BMX, dude.
When we were younger, from Tampines, we cycled all the way to West Coast, bro.
True.
On BMX.
True.
So I would be very impatient. Like, okay, you guys rode on BMX, but how fast were you going?
Very slow.
Yeah, exactly.
Very slow.
Yeah, I know.
Like for us from Tampines to town, it like what take us around
2 hours.
2 hours,
Okay.
including breaks. Our breaks is already like
Usually for us, like BMX, how we go? Okay, let's say the trip is from Tampines.
Sure.
Let's give a visual cue to the audience. The trip will start from Tampines. You go down to Bedok Reservoir.
Sure.
Bedok Reservoir to Bedok North.
yes.
Then Bedok North, either you go two ways.
Yeah.
You can go down to ECP through Bedok South.
Or you
Or-
cut through by Kembangan.
Yeah, cut through Kembangan.
Okay, so you guys pretty much cycle
Yeah.
my route. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I like the Kembangan one because if you use the back road,
uh-huh.
there's one downhill part which is scary as shit.
Yeah, the Kembangan Hill here.
No, not Kembangan Hill.
Not that
This
one.
is behind where the
This
old
Siglap
IT
Road?
Bedok. No, the old Bedok IT. It's a blind downhill to the left crest, so it's blind down.
It's the Chai Chi area, right?
Yeah, Chai Chi, back of Chai
Just
Chi.
go down.
That's along the landed property.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
I think I know
you go down
which one.
that blind to the left downhill, and it's quite steep, and it ends up with a T junction at the end. And then everyone breaks, and you have to turn right.
Okay.
And if you're lucky, it's just you get lucky, you get through. If you go through there, then it's Singlap down to East Coast, East Coast down to Fort Road. The break point is actually typically
Kallang Mike.
the KFC because of free refills.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
It's
forgot
not
about
McDonald's. It's not McDonald's. It's KFC.
No, we
Free
call it Kallang Mike, but we will be at KFC.
KFC because of the free refills.
See. Okay.
And then we continue on, I would say Tanjung Ru, and then indoor stadium.
No, we will cut through Nico Highway.
Yeah, but if you go through the stadium,
Oh yeah. We go through stadium to get to Nico Highway.
Yeah.
Then we
and
will
plus
pass.
there's a spot at the indoor stadium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Nico Highway, then Suntec, and then up to town lah, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But the East Coast route from Bedok South is interesting because you get to go through up and down Lucky Heights. That one is scary shit. But that was fun though, because if the traffic light is green,
Yeah.
all the way down
Man.
to, that's fun. That was fun times.
I do realize like last time traffic were quite light. Rather than now at night I noticed that there's a lot of cars these days. Last time for us like during 10 PM like it's quite empty already.
True. I would say yeah. Depending on which area lah. Geylang will forever be.
Geylang don't need to say
Don't
lah.
say lah. This is full of traffic lah. But then okay, sorry, off topic.
No worries, no worries.
But it's like, come on, it's a nice one because you see where your roots are.
Okay, speaking of East Coast,
Yeah.
I have a story where I cycle on the ECP.
Dude.
So let's let's get into that story.
Cycled what?
He cycled on the freaking expressway.
Okay, so it's okay. So a lot of the times, like I think this was before I joined Kayu Kokoi lah. So again, I was new to Singapore in a sense because I grew up not here. Then my friend brought me to East Coast to cycle there. So I like to venture out on my own.
Okay.
So I've been like
So that gave you the stepping stone to venture out on your own.
yeah, because I like to cycle alone anyway.
Okay.
So I don't have to wait for a friend. Hey, like no, cycle with me lah. No, like no, I'll just go. So there was one time, I cycled to East Coast. Then I wanted to go back to Tampines to my parents' place. So I don't know where. I can't remember where I turned. This was like 1 a.m. lah. So
Okay.
it wasn't busy, and I was like, wait a minute, this is like
You
an expressway.
It's like you ended up on the slip road. I'm like,
Yeah,
This
I'm
looks
like,
big.
dude. Like this is insane. I shouldn't be doing this, but like I just went through with it anyway.
Like, you just
This-
felt
this
wrong,
was
right?
heading-
Yeah, it just felt wrong.
you headed to the town direction or to
No,
airport?
I was going home.
So
Like
you're
like
heading the airport way lah.
Tampines, yeah. I was like, and I exit. What was that?
Ceiling Avenue.
Ceiling Avenue.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Oh, sial.
That is far.
That is far, sial.
That was far. I
You're
was
literally like making one round to go Tampines.
I know. So I was like contemplating life, like, wow, this is see all the cars that like I'm sure everyone's like,
Who's
wow.
this guy?
No, either they are shocked that there's a bicycle there, or they're like so confused. Am I seeing ghosts or something? It's 1 a.m. I don't want to play. Were you
Yeah.
wearing white?
No,
Thank God.
yeah, but luckily it was really late at night, so it wasn't busy. The road wasn't busy. So
No, but still, from I think where you got on to Ceiling Avenue is far, dude.
it's super far. Super far. But luckily the road shoulder is a nice.
I
Nice
understand
lane.
how you feel because I've done what you did, but on a shorter length.
Okay.
I did the Upper Changi Road East.
Uh-huh.
You know, the down and then up.
Yes.
And then it's expressway, right?
Yeah.
And then there's the slight slip road to Pasir Ris.
Mm.
I purposely, okay, this one I made, I purposely, I need to go to Pasir Ris quick. I don't want to go through Tampines. I went through there, scared the crap out of me myself because cars were coming in from the left and
Oh
right.
my
Then I was like,
gosh.
dude, this one, I don't know whether I can make it or not. Like, that's scary.
Why have you done this?
Like I said, I didn't want to go through Tampines to get to Pasir Ris. That was the fastest way. That was really fast. It cut my journey by like at least 20 minutes.
That's true.
Go expressway some more.
No. But compared to his gender,
Yeah, I know.
But he's like more further. Like
that's far. That's
Tour, you know.
See, those who wants to go on a journey.
mindset. Yes.
I remember a time when cycling on the viaduct was like a grey area. I don't know whether it's still a grey area now or not.
You
Like,
technically can
because
right?
it's not an expressway, but it's just busy lah. So you really just need to look out
divide up.
the viaduct, like the overhead.
Can,
Because
but you have to keep left.
Yeah, because I went from Tampines to I don't know where that.
You did the
viaduct-
Kaki Bukit viaduct.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that one.
Also, nowadays also I notice a lot of cyclists over there. So
Mm.
they just kept using the left lane. But
Okay.
it's fine,
Okay.
I mean, the viaduct thing I think is okay lah. The one that is very popular it would be the
West Coast Highway.
West Coast Highway.
Mm.
West Coast Highway.
Yeah, that one is
Yeah,
very
a lot of
popular.
them like to go by there.
Okay.
A lot of fixies lah.
Mm.
It's nuts. Okay, we shall go with something more recent.
Okay.
You have started a vlog-ish. Can I say it's a vlog?
Sure, it is.
It's a vlog, right?
the cycle vlog.
Yeah, so your cycle vlogs where you started riding your fixed gear back.
Because okay, so
How did that come about?
Sure. The story of me cycling again was because 2 years ago, my fiance and I visited family in Sweden. So we went skiing. So I had a little skiing accident and I had like 2 small fractures in my knee. Yeah. So I was very paranoid, like very pantang about like hurting it again.
Oh,
So
the fear factor is
Yeah, the fear factor. So I just never did any strenuous exercise like
for the longest time.
for the longest time. I stopped cycling. I I stopped going to the gym for a while. Yeah, so then the year after, then I started doing things slowly again, but I haven't cycled yet. Yeah, so it was only this year.
It's something that you've had it in mind, or it just popped up in your head?
Yeah, I mean, like my bicycle is just hanging in the living room collecting dust. Like, I had to bring it out sometime.
Every day, like, ride me.
The voice pops in your head. Right,
No, it's the thought of, yeah, I know you want gravel bike, but you know I should ride this a little bit more before I sell it
I
off.
should ride this first before I take that gravel bike. Yep.
for whoever's listening, the gravel, you can.
Yeah, I know it's always N+1 lah, but I have a Dahon Foldy that I'm trying to get rid of. So if anybody wants a Dahon Foldy, it's
Sponsored by Loose Bearings.
it's a single speed with coaster brakes. So it's not
Hold on, wait. What? I've always had a really crap understanding of coaster brakes. So coaster brakes is like your what? Dennis the Menace back pedal.
Yeah, you can still freewheel, but when you start pedaling backwards, then it'll brake.
You slow down.
Yeah.
But you can jam like if you like.
If you jam hard enough lah.
You can skate, right?
Can, yeah.
Isn't that like our old free coaster? No, right?
No. Free coaster is free coaster where you.
No, but
the wheel goes
they still need to engage the gears though.
Yeah, but this one is if
Straight
you
brakes,
you straight away back pedal, it slows down.
The braking is not as aggressive as you like skidding in
Don't
fixie.
need a lot of discipline, Because if like you suddenly move a bit, you start braking like, oh.
Yeah, you'll have to rewire your brain a bit lah. Yeah.
You can't anyhow just back pedal.
Like, you know, our habits in BMX, like,
The sound
Buzzing.
of the free wheel.
Yeah.
the sound of cassette house. Oh, I love that. Till this day.
Okay, the one I want to dive in before we
Sure.
we go towards the end stretch of it. How do you come up with your stories while you ride? Like, walk me through your process?
I think for me, for my cycle vlogs, right?
Yeah.
I think it's me just retelling stuff that I've done before. So yes, I'm an older person, right?
You already know how you.
We are all not young, so it's fine.
Yeah, so it's just like coming up with like a question to answer for each video.
Yeah, each video. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's really just getting to know me as a cyclist. Because not a lot of people know that I cycle.
Yeah, I got.
Exactly.
When you came out with the cycling, thing, like, wait, he rides? Okay. Wait, it's fixed. Whoa. Like,
Yeah.
then
Yeah, so yeah, it's really just angled towards that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm not mistaken, I replied in one of your videos like, wait, hold on. Do you use like clip-ons, clipless or something
clipless.
to do with what's the
What a strap.
strap?
Yeah, strap.
You said clipless, right?
Yeah, I ride clipless. No, because strap is okay. So it's mountain bike pedal, then strap. The mountain bike pedal already has studs, right? And sometimes your feet will get stuck
Okay.
when you're trying to get off.
Okay.
And that's too much of a liability for me. And I'm like,
My pedal itself is already crazy creepy. I don't understand how you're gonna use clipless. I go
Wait,
stress, you know.
Maybe because I just have bad like experience with clipless, like the whole
Okay.
typical clip left. Why am I reading light?
Uh-huh.
Right? Hello? Hello?
Psychomotor.
But the worst part is when you fall, it's goddamn slow-mo, dude.
Oh, yeah, it's a slow.
It's just slow-mo. You unclip wrongly and it's like, why is it slow-mo?
And everyone's gonna see you. Everyone's gonna see you at the traffic light. Like, okay, yeah, he's going. No, but it's one of the things that you learn, like as a fixed gear rider. Right? You anticipate
Correct.
when you have to stop. Then clip out
clip
early, lah. Don't stop and then you clip out. No.
Oh no.
Too late already.
Sometimes your habit comes, you know, when you're like, then you forget that you're riding clipless. And suddenly, oh right, I'm riding clipless. Today already. Fall down already.
Yeah, I never really learned how to track stand that well. So I'm like, okay lah.
I've seen people track stand at the traffic light. To the, like it's just it's okay lah. But it's a bit show offy lah, if you put it that way lah.
Must showboat a bit, man.
Yeah, nah. It's a skill. Balancing
No.
is a skill.
Track stand okay. When you start removing your hand and with the tire.
Oh, the tire, like, oh.
That's just too much already lah.
Maybe because you cannot do it, that's why.
No, I can't. I can't. I wouldn't dare.
But did you try any tricks while you were riding fixie?
What have I tried? Nothing crazy lah. Just the skidding.
What was the first one that you tried?
The skidding.
Skidding, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That was like quite.
Tires you wasted.
Oh gosh, that was okay. So I bought cheap tires, so they didn't last. So yeah,
You pay peanuts.
yeah, I paid because that time when I was still learning fix, then I haven't ventured out that far, right? So I wasn't trying to save my tires in a way. So like, okay, you want to skid lah, go downhill, skid lah. Okay, well, fine.
Did you go through the whole trend with the postcards and the stickers and the
Like sticker bomb your frame.
sticker bomb your frame, and then you put the postcards at the where your spokes are and stuff.
No.
like that.
I didn't. No.
Not to that point.
I didn't. Not to that point.
Is
Yeah.
it because you started when your cycling group is the older generation?
Yeah, I guess so. No, I remember now that I had another cycling group before that, but that was like a mixed wheel lah. So like,
It's just a group lah.
yeah, it was just a group.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just wanted to mention now, just put it on record. You might know one of the cyclists in Kayo Kuat.
Okay.
He's a
Name
chef.
drop.
Yeah, sure, Rudy. From Asapinko. Do you know that restaurant that sells steaks?
Yes.
It's a halal restaurant.
Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy.
Sounds familiar.
Sure. Once you see his face. Yeah,
Familiar.
Rudy.
You used to write. You used to
Yeah,
write him.
I mean he writes now, but with his businesses now he writes alone lah.
Okay. I see.
Like he does he goes off road
So you're
and
telling us he has a restaurant.
yeah. I'm just gonna name drop him. Yeah, in the restaurant. This
You know,
podcast
it's
is
just-
not sponsored by.
It's just gonna get stuck in my head right now. Like I want to try to say.
Oh, okay, but just to shout him out, right? He sorry, yeah, it sounds like an ad now. No, but he is at Sentosa Grill Fest.
Oh, it works, man.
Yeah,
You
so
went recently or you
I went recently. So yeah, I checked him out. Yeah, so you should check him out at Sentosa Grill Fest. Yeah,
I guess I know where I'm going for my anniversary then.
there you go.
There you go. How much are the tickets?
There is no tickets.
Oh, it's free.
Yeah. You can just go in. I mean, you pay for entry to Sentosa, but it's free.
Makes sense.
That's good.
All right, and we shall head towards the end stretch. Is there anything you want to add on your end? I'm gonna give you the reins, and if you wanna tell us
I mean,
what's
you
installed
can,
for you.
You can tell us more about your commenters, like how they behave. Like I've seen how people.
Yeah, I'm guilty, yeah, like this.
What do you mean?
I learned comments that are like
negative comments. Like, how's your take on it? Like I see how you handle it is very, very professional. I really like that.
When you do the stitches,
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially when he's replying comments, I really admire that a lot. It's very, very professional.
Okay. So one of the things that I learned early when I was creating content, right? Because from between TikTok and Instagram, Instagram is more just posting, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the features when TikTok started, Instagram didn't have, and then Instagram started like
thinking
copying
back and
the
forward lah.
yeah. So one of the big things that TikTok had, besides the trends, was the stitching and what's the other one? Duets. So what I realized was if you have negative comments from trolls or whomever, that's extra content for you.
To pick up lah.
Yeah. So like just think in your mind it's just +1. Like it's just more content for you to create. So like don't take it to heart. Just
You make it like a 7-part series.
Yeah, I mean-
I was like, yeah. Thanks, guys, for the comments. Now I have content.
yeah, exactly. So like sometimes I will just like antagonize them also lah. Like yeah, please come. Yeah, please come in. It's like, no problem.
Give me, man. Give me.
Like
Yep, I take this one.
What have
This one
you?
for next week.
yeah.
What do you have planned for next year?
Okay, so I've got some things going on. That's a very good question. Okay, so not even next year, like before the end of the year, I'm starting another channel. Not podcast, don't worry. No, because okay, so
Maybe it's our turn to be your guest.
no, because when I started content creation, I got popular. I got viral through doing all this social commentary stuff. But now I want it to scale, so have it proper. Because right now my profile is just a mix of a lot of things.
Yeah,
It's
you
very
have
it's a
you have
general
your-
type.
He has his sponsors, his like his advertisements.
Yeah, then
products.
the travel and then the
and
stuff.
stuff.
And yeah, it's a mix of things. So
He's
this
like a mess. Huh?
yeah, so the social commentary thing, I really do want to just have that hyper focused in a different channel. So like I'm trying to build on that.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, starting an agency.
When are you gonna give a sneak peek on that?
I'm my first video. I'm maybe by this weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, this week. Yeah.
So, but you're venturing into YouTube or?
I'll try to go into everything. So, but it's still vertical, so whatever. No, okay. So I say
mean, YouTube Shorts now.
no. I say whatever because
The shots, the
it's just
views
1
are
minute.
horrible.
It's just one
horrible.
minute long. Yeah, but it's okay because I know I was just scrolling on YouTube and looking at Mothership, and then they just started posting their vertical video. I'm like, as normal YouTube videos, not shorts.
Yeah, because
Just
it's
vertical.
capable now.
Yeah, it's because like whatever lah. Like it's still your content. It still looks good, but it's just that it's vertical. I'm like, okay, then I'll just do that then. And then Spotify now has like video.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, then I'll just do that as
Everything
well.
we have on Spotify now is what you see on TikTok and what you see on Instagram.
Insane.
It's quite, it's pretty much the same everywhere now, even between platforms.
Yeah, but yeah, it's really just scaling myself as a brand.
Right.
Next
Well,
year.
we look forward to seeing more from you.
Yeah, hopefully more cycling as well.
All right. With that, guys, we thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
We're very happy to have a guest who has a substantial hold on not say substantial lah. It's just you have a bit of a following on social media, and we're
Thank you.
really happy that you decided to come along.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Need
And
to get
with
his
that-
autograph. Need to
What?
get his autograph in case, in the future.
Foto sudah lah. Kau nak gambar apa? Kau nak photograph buat apa?
And with that, loose bearings is loose.
Roll the music.
That's good.
Still working on the formula.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to a lot of podcasts, I'm trying to gain some of their intros, how they represent themselves. So, tell you, while working, like now I'm working office, I plug in my earphones, listen to podcast.
Is that a favorite podcast you're listening to now?
You are listening to Loose Bearings. This is an action sports podcast where you hear stories from the athletes themselves. Do follow us through the different social media platforms. Please do like and share this podcast. Links are in the bio.